Hey, everybody, Christopher here, your real estate tech genius. Thanks so much for attending another episode of the Index Real Estate Tech Geniuses monthly webinar series where we coach buyers, sellers, and agents on using cloud services, social media, and mobile apps for your next real estate transaction. And I'm really excited. It is 2015. Thank you all so much for joining the webinar. I feel really excited to be able to start out this new year. You guys make me feel so special for joining and signing up to this. And hopefully 2015 will start out a great year, just like 2014 was for Real Estate Tech Genius. I tell you what, we had so many wonderful and profound activities going on that it just was exciting for us, such as we wrote over 20 blog articles on our website. We were able to produce 12 webinars to teach you guys about using the technology that's out there to be able to help your real estate transaction. We had several podcasts where we just, so if you guys are on the road, you could be able to listen to what we have to say and still be able to get some education and learn about a few things that's going on in the real estate industry. We are also this year are boosting up our coverage and the offerings that we have for you. I'm going to show you a lot of different things for buyers, sellers, and agents on the technology that's out there. And so what we're going to talk about this month, as well as for February, we have a two-part series that we're going to be talking about called How to Get the Most Out of Your Home. And most importantly, now, most the time in the winter season, the real estate industry is pretty slow. And I must contest that right now, the inventory levels are really small right now, which is great for those who are out there looking to be able to purchase a home. Even this morning, I had 3 calls for folks that were looking for houses here in the Atlanta area. No joke. And so for those, this web series for part 1 is going to work and talk exclusively to sellers. And then part 2, next month for February, we're going to even go further and deeper dive into how the sellers can be able to market their properties right now, so that when the season does become available and there are more homes available, your home will be the one that stands out the most. So I hope you guys are really ready for some impactful learning today. And again, of course, by the end of the session, I'm going to teach you guys a few technology tricks that are out there to really be able to help your house move. I recently joined Trulia, as a matter of fact, as a buyer's agent and a seller's agent to be able to promote my homes. So we'll talk about that sometime in the future as well. But more importantly, I know that for this webinar, and especially for next month's webinar, you want to know, how can I be able to sell my house, and how can I be able to get the most out of it now? And that's what we're going to talk about for the next 2 months. In the first session, right now, what I want to focus on is renovations. If you want to be able to sell your house and want to get it off the market now, there are a few things you have to do. And the first thing that you have to do is perform some minor renovations. And so for this webinar, we're going to talk about a couple of those minor renovations, but we're also going to hit on some high points, like what area do you need to renovate? People have really high standards for particular places in the house that they want to get renovated, and or that when they walk into a property, not get renovated, but when they walk into a property, there are a few key areas that they look at that is really important with them. I'm not going to talk about it this month, but curb appeal is beyond anybody's preview if they don't want to sell a house. The folks that leave their yard with high grass, they haven't clean the gutters and all that. That's one of the areas that people, without a doubt, as soon as they drive up, I've had clients that don't even want to look at the property because the outside is shabby. But that's not what we're going to talk about on this session. Actually, what we're going to talk about on this session is, should I renovate before selling? And to me, the answer is always yes, because just getting a fresh coat of paint on some walls, which you could go to Home Depot or Lowe's and be able to buy some paint, a gallon of paint for about 20 bucks, and a roller for about $3. So for about 25 bucks, you can perform some great renovations in your home, and it'll only take a couple of hours. So I think that yes, you should definitely renovate, fix that plumbing, that leaky faucet, and clean out the fridge and make sure that that's looking good and presentable. So renovations don't mean that you have to go out and overhaul your landscape or add a new addition to a particular portion of your home. It can mean just really small, minor things. Sweep up your floor. I've been into multiple houses where they had stacks of clothes all on the wall. Their closets are junky. They have spilled milk inside of the refrigerator. All those things are going to detract from someone looking to purchase your home, and it's also going to reduce the cost. I mean, I've had tons of clients that look at those things and immediately think that, hey, I should underbid whatever it is, the price that they're asking for. So just some small, minor renovations can be able to add big bucks to the value of your property and get your listing off the market like right now. And again, I have buyers calling me right now looking for property, and they're trying to close within the next couple of months. So yes, right now is definitely a good time to be able to go out and test the waters, because if somebody makes you an offer, you don't have to necessarily accept it. So go on and make these couple of minor renovations and start putting your house on the market. For me, the key areas that you should be renovating, or key areas that you should look at as far as putting some money into it, is the kitchen and the bathroom. Okay, for me, I am a stickler for the bathroom. I always have to have the toilet clean and my sink clean. I shave my hair, as you can see, it's pretty low. I shave my hair about once a week, and every time I shave, I'm always wiping off the sink, putting my extra hair into the trash can, because for me, the bathroom is a sanctuary. It's where you go to relax, you have peace. In most cases, you're by yourself, or unless you have your wife sitting there brushing her teeth, but still you have your own sanctuary. And in most baths, they have a door so that you can even have more privacy. So to me, getting that bathroom up to par and clean and spotless and looking great is the first area you should look into when you're looking to sell your property. And which bathroom? The master bathroom. The king or the queen of the house, they want the best looking, best feeling spot in the house. And again, that master bedroom is a big seller as well. So if you needed to slap some paint onto that master bedroom wall, go right ahead, because that is also going to be able to improve the value of your property. A second area that I think that you should pay particular attention to is the kitchen. The kitchen is the meeting room for everyone. When you break bread with someone, it's a spiritual experience. You're bonding with that person that you're having dinner or lunch or breakfast with. Kids, they eat their cereal while mom is packing up lunch and dad is running down to get his toast before he goes to work. Everybody typically ends up in the kitchen almost around the same time. It's a bonding experience. So again, if you have that refrigerator that's messed up, or you have a leaky faucet, those things definitely need to be made to look to sell when you're trying to get someone to purchase your property. There are one of the things that is up and coming and new and fairly inexpensive are the backsplashes of the property or of the kitchen. I have seen some wonderful looking backsplashes at, again, Home Depot and Lowe's that are made of the glass, and it has the different glass pieces. That alone can be able to change someone's opinion about the house. I recently had a client that came in from California that was looking at some properties near downtown Atlanta, and the rest of the house was decent, I would say, but the kitchen had a backsplash made of flagstone. And when the potential buyer looked at that, the whole opinion about the property had changed. She got really excited, and she had her partner, her boyfriend with her, and she brought him over to look at it and said, "Oh man, this backsplash looks so great. The rest of the house looks okay, but I'm really excited about this backsplash. There's no leaky faucets. The countertops are okay, but I really love this backsplash." So, making minor adjustments in areas like that can really help to improve the property value and get someone really excited about coming in to try and purchase your property. So take those two areas into consideration when you're looking to make renovations to your house. And actually, there's about 5 areas that people typically look at. So also the third one is the living room. Oh, make sure that that living room looks good, period. Big open spaces are nice. What we're going to talk about next month is staging. Just put a few little extra pieces inside of the property while you're in the process of selling it to give people an idea of what it is that the space will look like. So get that living room cleaned up. And then again, what I started out with was curb appeal. The outside is number 4, where people look at to be able to determine if they're going to purchase your property. So make sure that that outside looks good as well. And then again, those baths, I talked about the master bath, but also those additional baths that are in the house. In the bedroom, I talked about that. So that's number 5, the bedroom. So get those key areas, that master bedroom, get those key areas in tip-top shape with spending less money can really enhance the value of your property and get it sold now. So, speak with a professional real estate agent or a professional stager about that process while you're going through the process of selling your home. And they could be able to provide really good ideas and also help you to determine how much it's going to cost to be able to make those renovations a possibility. So, well, okay, you're ready to sell your house, and you got a agent who's told you a few things that you need to work on, but how are you going to be able to get that done? And how fast, and what do you need to get to do that? So, okay, I'm your real estate tech genius, so I know a lot of nice tips and tricks that you could be able to use to, or websites or something like that that you can use to be able to help you out in that process. So the first tech tool that I want to be able to show you is this website called HomeSpotHQ.com. So if you guys give me a second, I am going to put that on my screen and let you guys see this 21-second clip of HomeSpotHQ.com. It's a website that gives you the ability to track all of your home and your maintenance needs and anything that you need to be able to make your home look better. And for those who are not even looking to sell your property right now, you can still, it's free. It gives you, and you can set all of your maintenance activities with this tool, and and it's just a wonderful tool. I use it currently to help me to remember when I need to change some of the light bulbs in the house. So stuff like that. It's just really simple, a really simple program. So here is HomeSpot HQ.
From weather, pests, and mishaps. Repairs can be expensive. To prevent these problems, use a customized home maintenance checklist. You can also plan projects, record paint colors, store manuals, and more. All with HomeSpot HQ, helping you to care for your home.
So real quick video. It was only about 20 seconds long. So what do you think? It's a free tool that gives you the ability to track all the maintenance needs that you have for your house. Wonderful tool if you're looking to sell your property right now. And also, I'm not for sure if you had an opportunity to hear it. It went by pretty quickly, but it also gives you the ability to have projects. So if you are going to change out that backsplash, you can use this tool to track how much money you spent, the day that you got started, the day that you got finished, all of the effort that it took, so that you can have an idea of for your next project. So a second tool that I really like is called Houzz, Houzz. It's in the App Store, and it's an interior design website or app on your mobile device that you could use, so you can come up. It provides you a list of design ideas for your particular space, so you can tell it the dimensions, and it will help you to get ideas about color schemes, uh, texture of different linens, um, um, you know, where you could be able to purchase some of the design ideas that they come up with, all those different things that you can use to be able to help you out in the when you're looking to renovate your home. And another app, let me share my screen again. I wanted to make sure that I had two apps for you that you can see. I can't bring it up for some reason. It's not letting me bring it up. Let's see. Give me 1 second, everyone. It says entire screen, so I'm going to share my entire screen up, and that is not a good idea. The Google Hangouts is, I've used it a bunch, but anyway. So if you go to the App Store or the Google Store, you can also purchase this, or you can get this free app called Houzz Design Free. They have a version 1.5 that does the same thing as the Houzz application. So where it gives you the dimensions of your property and gives you some interior design ideas. I wish I could be able to show this to you because it's really neat. One moment, let me see if I can share that. I have too many things open on my laptop. Oh, is this it? No, that's not it. But anyway, if you go to the App Store or if you go to the Google Store, you can be able to find that app. I cannot get that to come up on my screen. I don't know why. But it's called Houzz Design Free. And again, it gives you a 2D floor plan of your property that you can generate, and then it also gives you design ideas. So I am so excited right now. I'm also I am at a event right now, actually. One of the people that Real Estate Taking sponsors is the Reading Project. So go to thereadingproject.info. It's a nonprofit organization that helps youth in the Atlanta area by giving them tools that they need to be able to read. So I'm currently at an event. So after I leave here, I'll walk back into there. And Roderick Tate is the executive director of the Reading Project, and we're here teaching these kids how to read and giving them books and free lunch. So again, go to www.thereadingproject.info, or you could go to my website, retechgenius.com, and scroll down at the bottom of the homepage, and there's a link to the Reading Project where you can be able to make donations or find out about the program to see if you want to volunteer. So I just wanted to plug that in there, that Real Estate Tech Genius is always giving back, such as you as well. I think that makes what makes the world go round. So thank you so much for attending this episode of The Index, Real Estate Tech Genius's monthly webinar series. And please come back for our February session, where we'll continue to talk about how can you get the most value out of your home now. And we'll perform part 2, where we're going to talk about staging and this unique idea called I can't even think of it right now, but anyway, we're going to talk about making sure that the outside of your property looks great as well. So again, thanks for attending. Have a good day.